Today I'm going to go over the basketball dribbling moves you must know to take your game to the next level. The reason we like watching the great ball handlers is because they usually have a signature go-to dribble move that we all try to copy at one point or another. Now, what if I told you that instead of simply marveling at great ball handlers, watching them on TV or in person at games, you could create your own signature go-to dribbling move? Well, you can. I'm Coach Charlie with Attack Basketball Academy, and as premier basketball player development coach, I've trained thousands of players around the world on the techniques and tactics needed to be tight ball handlers. Let's get right into the two body parts elite dribblers start with, and neither is their hands. See, they start with their feet and their mind. It's all about footwork and mentality. See, you must understand that your feet and your mind will put your hands in the best possible position on the basketball court, especially when we're talking about making dribble moves. Because see, you got to take your first dribble directly at your defender. You need to put them on their heels and place them in a position of weakness. I call that POW, P-O-W. While on the other hand, when you do that, the benefit to that is that you drive in straight lines without bellying out, and you keep your position of power. Now let me tell you the secret behind every elite dribbler's success. So the use of the non-dribbling hand we also call the chicken wing, but the arm bar. The main teaching point using the arm bar is that it helps protect you from reaching defenders. So when someone's trying to reach in, it's hard for them to reach in because you have your arm bar active and engaged. Not to where you need to hit out. You can't hit out. It's just to the side of your body, relaxed. So when I start dribbling this basketball, as I back up a little bit, right, my arm bar is active, right? So if I need to turn my body, right, my arm bar is a shield. And it just makes it tougher for somebody to reach in and to try to steal my basketball. That's the key. Now, how do you develop it? You develop your offhand with the tennis ball, okay? Because the tennis ball acts as what we call a disruptor, right? It's actually the defense. With your offhand, right, your chicken wing arm bar, you want your palm facing the ground, down. You don't want it up. Right? So when you look to go by a defender, this is how we end up bellying out. Look at my palm is to the sky. Look at where my belly is going. I'm gonna let this defender catch up. Now I'm in a position of weakness. What this will help you understand when you catch and toss it, and you wanna toss it, throw it up open hand, catch it closed hand, you wanna have your palm facing the ground. So now you can attack in straighter lines every time. Right? See it from the side, boom. See, now I can attack in straighter lines. And that's what this tennis ball does for you. So now let me show you a simple drill called toss and snatch. No dribble first as I build a skill of tossing, I should say, and snatching. Toss, snatch. I want to toss it up, snatch it, right? Notice I toss it up, open hand. I catch it, close hand. Toss open, catch close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's talk about adding the pound dribble to that. So now I want to go with the rhythm dribble, toss and catch, and I'm focusing more so on the tennis ball as the ball's being dribbled by my knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, working on having an octave and working on having an active offhand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? Working on having it. Then if I want to now add dribble jabs to it, right? I can add the skill. I can layer the skill up. Work on dribble jabs, grabbing a tennis ball. Right? That's what it's for. I can work on bouncing it, snatching it, right? Crossing the ball over. We just wanted to give you a sample. Now that you know how to use your mindset and footwork to become an elite dribbler, I want you to comment below with power and click the thumbs up to let us know you like this video. Go ahead and drop power in the comments below. Now I'm going to show you 3 dribble moves guaranteed to blow by your defender every time. No matter what I do to distract you as a defender, right? And I'll talk about myself. All these things are great. Like, that's awesome. This is cool, right? This is cool. But one, I'm not going anywhere, and all I'm trying to do in reality to the root of it is distract you. By the ball moving so quick and fast, it's a sleight of the hands thing. But that at the end of the day, when I make my decision, I really only have 3 ways to get past you. One is called direct step, right into it. Ball is in my right hand. My right foot steps directly at you. I dribble the ball in my right hand. That's a direct step. A cross step, keeping the ball in my right hand. Now my left foot, I should say, will go across you. My left foot will go across your left foot, and I drive in a straight line. That's called a cross step. And now again, using my left leg for the cross step as a counter, the only thing that's left is what's called a direct back step. You may know it as a spin or drop step move. So now when I go to cross step you and you get in front of me, I do what we call a direct back step. So objectively speaking, when I discovered this, it blew my mind. And I discovered this as a coach, that there's only 3 ways to get past my opponent. No matter what I do with my handles, it's either going to be a direct step, left foot, left hand, cross step, right foot, left hand, or a direct back step. Eventually, you're going to have to make a decision, players. I call it making a decision, getting mad, M-A-D. You're going to have to make one. Now, let's develop it real quick. First and second step drill, keeping it simple. Learning how to get a rhythm dribble and go. I can also keep that tennis ball tossing, right? I can learn how to keep that tennis ball tossing to keep my active offhand engaged, right? These are direct steps. Ball in my left hand, my left foot will step. I will do that toss and snatch drill, right? To layer the skill, make it more intense. Okay, no tennis ball now. Get rid of it. Don't need it. Now let's talk about the cross step. First step. I want to learn the step then dribble. One of our principles that we teach at Attack Basketball. Lower your body to load your legs. Step then dribble. Smash the ball. Smash pickups. Right cross step. Smash pickup. Smash pickup. Smash pickup. That first start step. Right, the most crucial step needs to be low, long, and straight. Now let's talk about adding the second step, because I have to go into my direct back step, which you may know as a drop step or spin, is now when I go with the cross step, I'll go with the ball in my right hand, my left foot. When I go with it, I want to stay low and learn how to cross step. And notice I'm playing in a straight what? Line every time. This is guaranteed to have you go directly by your defender. So let's talk about application. Direct steps you use when a defender is towards the inside of your body. You do a direct step. Wherever the basketball is at according to the basket, that is inside outside. If you see that hoop right there, this ball is in my right hand, this is the outside. Ball in my left hand, this is the outside. When a defender's on the inside of you, you take a direct step outside of them. We also call that a forward pivot. Ball in my left hand, left foot go, step then dribble. All right, that's when you use that direct step. When do you use a cross step? When, one, as a counter, the defender jumps in front of you going to your direct step, you can take away that and cross step it, right? No direct step, I can cross step it, right? You want to be ambidextrous, you want to learn to go both ways equally well without traveling. Step then dribble, push off that pivot foot. Push off that pivot foot. Now also, another application that's sometimes undetected Cross steps come from a change of direction. Because of the weight distribution of the body on a change of direction, when I'm going from a left to right, my right leg is loaded and I can't explode off my right leg, but I can explode off my left leg, right? My left leg is loaded. I can't lift it to explode off of it, but I can lift my right leg. All change of directions come naturally from cross-step footwork. And then lastly, the application of a direct back step or drop step spin move that you may know of, when a defender is ahead of you, really playing your side tight, typically your inside body. You take your inside foot to use their momentum against them. So even I went with a change of direction, cross step, I'm going to counter it with a direct back step. I can go with a direct step, but as soon as I make that second step, that's going to set up the direct back step.
Ever watch your player dominate in practice but freeze under pressure in games? You know they've got the skills, but when the game's on the line, doubt creeps in. At Attack Basketball Academy, we develop confident, resilient players who just don't play the game, they own it. And now we're unlocking exclusive access to the blueprint that makes it happen. Our exclusive guide isn't just drills, it's a complete system for skyrocketing game time confidence, sharpening basketball IQ, and building skills that last a lifetime on and off the court. Confidence isn't given, it's grown and developed. And at Attack Basketball Academy, we don't follow trends, we set them. So don't delay, download the guide, and join us at attacking the game with a complete new mindset.